Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Quandt, and I'm one of your state representatives for Rockingham District 13, which encompasses Exeter, Stratham, and Northampton. I moved to Exeter when I was 3 years old, and that was 56 years ago. I was educated through the Exeter Public Schools from grade 1 through 12, graduating in 1965. And as many of you remember, that was not a good year to graduate because of the Vietnam War. 2 months later, I was in the U.S. Army. 5.5 years later, I was home after serving 37 months in combat. I went to college at St. Anselm's, going nights under the GI Bill, graduating on the honor roll, which was quite a feat since I graduated from high school with 3 E's, 2 D's, and a C. I grew up. I learned the value of education and competition. I turned around when I was 24 years old and saw a 218-year-old freshman enrolling in my career field, and I figured I had to continue on and get my bachelor's degree, which I did. I was the first member of my family to get a college education, and I understand the value of it. Since then, all my children have followed suit in getting a college education. I've been married about 34 years to Dorothea Quandt, who's a surgical RN working at the Exeter Hospital. Dory's been there about 45 years. I'm a retired New Hampshire State Probation Parole Officer and retired after 27 years in 1999. I enjoy people and I like people. Being a state representative and an elected official follows through on that desire to work with people and help people. You see, this is not about me. It's always been about voters and my neighbors and people in the surrounding towns that I've represented in the last 3 terms that I've been a state representative. One of the simple things that I believe in is honesty and integrity. If I give you my word or I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. My last term started 2 years ago, after the infamous Senate Bill 110 wiped out most of the small group health insurance market in New Hampshire. At that time, I told you I was going to do everything I could to replace that bill, and I did. My son Matt, who's also a state representative, was the floor manager, and I led the floor fight against Senate Bill 110, and we replaced it with Senate Bill 125. We lived up to our word because of you. There's 2 more bills that I actually was very much involved in, and I have a great deal of pride in. One was Michelle's Law, where an insurance company refused a college girl health insurance because she had terminal cancer. We changed that law, and the governor just signed it into law. Another bill that meant a lot to me was the bone marrow transplant bill, which allows insurance companies now to pay for your bone marrow testing if you would like to be a donor to save somebody else's life. I believe strongly in respect and trust, and you gave me both when you've elected me. I have to have that same respect and trust in you as a constituent and a supporter. I hope I can count on your support in the future, because I will always be there to support you. And I want to thank you very much for your past support, and I hope you can vote for me again. Again, thank you.